They hold a high line, so there's chances for the opposition maybe to get in behind them, but Alisson sweeps up. And then you've got Real Madrid, who I still don't think are a great...
Stewart Robson is back to bashing Real Madrid. This is not the first time Stewart Robson undermined Real Madrid. As usual, all the English pundits keep continuing undermining Real Madrid, and Stewart Robson is no exception. So let's watch the clips together.
This rhetoric, it always interests me, Robbo, because look at Chelsea last year when they won the title. They haven't got a big pedigree in the Champions League history, yet it seems to be brought up genuinely by managers and players alike that because what Real Madrid have done in the past, it affects those players going into these big matches. Does it really?
It must do, because this season I don't think Real Madrid are anywhere near the best two sides in the competition. But when they were up against PSG, they came back from nowhere. They came back against Chelsea, and they came back in this game against Man City. So they must have some sort of belief. The crowd have got belief that they can go on further in the tournament. The players have belief. The manager must have belief, because for long periods they looked dead and buried in this game. So I absolutely agree with Pep Guardiola. There must be something in the makeup and the history of Real Madrid that gives them that confidence going into these games.
I mean, this is just excuse not to give us credit. Come on, you're just backing up the history to describe our performance in this Champions League. Given we knocked out all the big team so far, PSG, Chelsea and Man City, still we don't get the credit that we deserve. Perhaps it's because if they talk about history, they feel better. Oh, because of history, they are winning, not because of their performance. I mean, forget about the history. If our players would not perform on those days, we would not be in the final. Our team consists of young and experienced players, very unique to other teams like Liverpool or Man City. If you see our squad, Rodrigo, Vinicius, Valverde, Camavinga, all young players, and they're performing their best when they get the opportunity. At the same time, Benzema is the best striker and Modric is performing like 16 years old kid. So you cannot just bring history or luck or those kind of things. You have to give us credit and appreciate what we have done so far. Now, when Guardiola said the history, I understand that, because he needs to deflect the blame from his team or from himself, because there is no way he can explain to anyone what he has done so far with Man City, particularly in Champions League.
Yeah, it's going to be a ridiculous final. When you take a look at it, Robbo, overall, is it just history? Is it that simple?
How the outcome of the final takes place, I don't think that's the case this season. I think we've got one magnificent team in Liverpool who have got everything you want from a side in terms of energy. They can play balls in behind, they can play balls into feet, they can defend well. They hold a high line, so there's chances for the opposition maybe to get in behind them, but Alisson sweeps up. And then you've got Real Madrid, who I still don't think are a great side, but they've got great belief. And that's got to be who's going to win out of those two. The team with the great belief or the great team, Liverpool, as they are at the moment.
Okay, let's tackle the first part. He said Liverpool is a magnificent team. I totally agree. Liverpool is one of the best teams, and everyone likes their football. I love Klopp, and I like Klopp's football. But don't discount that the teams they face in Champions League. This is probably the luckiest campaign I have ever seen any team going to the Champions League final. Inter Milan, Benfica, and Villarreal. Are you kidding me? And they did not face any team that can challenge so far except us, which we are going to challenge in the final. And we are going to show what we are capable of. But before that, even if you watched the game against Inter Milan, I don't think Liverpool were the better side. Inter Milan played really good football, and they were playing head-to-head with Liverpool. And they were unlucky not to score because their strikers did not score the goals. Liverpool, again, got severely lucky against Villarreal. In second leg, you saw how Liverpool is about to choke. Villarreal scored 2 goals, and the match was different. And what happened? 3 lucky moments where Rulli, Villarreal goalie, conceded 3 goals by doing some elementary school mistakes. They never talk about this because that would undermine their hypothesis, their belief system. None of the pundits talked about how Liverpool got lucky against Villarreal. Now the main point, the most controversial point, what he said today in this video, Real Madrid is not a great side. Oh my god. how are you a pundit in one of the top media? If we are not a great side, how come we're in the final? And look at our campaign compared to Liverpool, PSG, Chelsea, Man City, and we knocked them out. Everyone one by one. Every bookies, every English medias discounted us. They said we will never beat them. But yet they're making some mythical story to discredit our team. If our team is not a great side, why our players are dominating all the stats, top stats in Champions League? So in total goals scored, Bayern is number 1 and we are top 4, but we have 28 goals. And in balls recovery, we're in second, 467. Clean sheets, we're in top 3. Benzema is top of the goals scored. And in assist, Vinicius is second. He has 6 assists. On target shots, Benz is top, 23 on target shots. Ball recovers, Militao is third. And Courtois first in number of saves. And when we won the league, we were 15 points ahead of second place Barcelona. I will say one thing, keep discounting us, keep discrediting our team, but we will talk on the pitch in the final.